Hi, I'm Gemma and welcome to Slow Grown Home, where I share seasonal recipes, slow living and tips for creating a simple natural home here in the English countryside. Today I want to share with you how to make a simple delicious strawberry and rhubarb jam that's perfect for capturing the taste of summer and enjoying all year round. Before we make the jam, we need to first sterilize the jam jars and the lids. Here you can see I'm putting the lids on a simmer for about 5 minutes, and I'm putting the jam jars in the oven on about 150 for around 10 minutes. Firstly, we're going to start with chopping 400 grams of rhubarb. I would advise you, after washing the rhubarb, make sure you dry it properly, and the same goes for the strawberries. If you leave any water on them, it can make the jam a little bit more tricky to set. Weigh the rhubarb, you're looking for about 400 grams. Next, we're going to chop the strawberries. You're going to use 600 grams of them. If you have any larger strawberries, you can cut those into halves or to quarters, depending on how you like your jam. Be sure to hull the strawberries by taking the green parts off. If you want to, you can cut out the white bits, but for simplicity and ease, I tend to leave them in. Once you've done that, weigh your strawberries. You're looking for about 600 grams. Next, add your strawberries and your rhubarb to a heavy based pan that you're going to cook your jam in. Next, add about a tablespoon of lemon juice to the fruit. This will bring out the pectin that is naturally present in the fruit, and it will give your jam a nice sharp taste. Once you've stirred that through, take the pan and put it onto a medium to high heat onto the hob. Stir it for about 5 minutes and let the fruit naturally release their juices. Now it's time to add the jam sugar. You're looking for 1 kilogram of jam sugar for 1 kilogram of fruit. Stir the sugar until it's dissolved for a few minutes at a lower heat, and then put up to a high heat and boil rapidly for about 5 or 6 minutes. You're looking for a rolling boil like you can see here in the video. Next, you're going to do the wrinkle test, and this will tell you when the jam is ready. Make sure you've had a plate in the freezer for a few minutes, and then you're going to place a little bit of jam onto the plate. You're looking for the jam to wrinkle when you push it. You can see here when I put my finger against it, the jam wrinkles. This tells us the jam is ready to start jarring. Rest the jam for 10 minutes to stop the fruit floating to the top when jarred. And scoop off any foam from the surface of the jam. I'm using a funnel here to help me put the jam into the jars and to avoid making a mess. It's important that when you have filled the jars with the jam, you put the lid on quite quickly because the heat will help the jam jars seal properly. I'm using round discs here, but you really don't need to. I just happen to have them on hand. That's it. It's super simple. You've now made your strawberry and rhubarb jam, which you can enjoy on toast, on scones, on top of yogurt and granola, any way you want to. I'll link the recipe in the description box below. Thank you for watching. Be sure to look out for my next video, which will give you 3 delicious ways to use your strawberry and rhubarb jam.